After 15 years on Upwork, more than 1,434 completed jobs, and over $1 million earned on the platform, I noticed something that frustrates freelancers more than almost anything else: the sudden disappearance of invitations. One day you are getting invites, the next day nothing. No notification, no opportunities, no explanations, and the first thing most freelancers think is, did Upwork penalize me? Did the algorithm stop showing my profile? Am I shadow banned? I've heard all those questions, and recently I've worked with freelancers who had incredible profiles, hundreds of thousands of dollars earned, top-rated plus, long-term clients, perfect feedback. Yet, their invitation suddenly dropped. So, what's really happening? Why do some freelancers receive invitations every week while others receive none? Invitations are not rewards. The first thing you need to understand is that invitations are not rewards. Many freelancers think invitations are something they have earned. They believe if they work hard enough, complete enough jobs, and maintain a high success score, invitations should continue forever. But that is not how the system works. Invitations are signals. They represent current relevance, not historical success. This is one of the biggest mindset shifts freelancers need to make. The platform is constantly trying to match clients with freelancers who appear relevant right now, not freelancers who were relevant 3 years ago. That distinction matters a lot because it explains why some experienced freelancers suddenly see a decline in invitation. The market changes, client demand changes, search behavior changes. And sometimes freelancers' positioning fail to evolve. The relevance problem. Let's imagine two freelancers. Both are highly skilled, both have strong reviews, both have years of experience, but one profile clearly communicates exactly what they do. The other profile has become broader over time. Which one do you think the system understands better? Usually the more focused profile, and understanding leads to visibility. This is something I've seen repeatedly during profile audits. Many freelancers slowly become less specialized without realizing it. Every new service gets added. Every new skill gets included. Every new project type gets highlighted. Over time, the profile becomes a collection of everything they have ever done instead of a clear statement about what they want to be hired for. And when that happens, visibility can suffer. Client behavior matters more than you think. The second reason invitation decline is something most freelancers never consider: client behavior. A lot of freelancers focus entirely on themselves, their profile, their skills, their proposal. But invitation depends on client activity too. If fewer clients are searching your category, invitation volume may decrease. If more freelancers enter your category, competition increases. If hiring behavior changes, invitation pattern changes. This doesn't mean you've done anything wrong. It simply means the market evolves. That's why relying exclusively on invitation is dangerous. I've seen freelancers build entire businesses around inbound opportunities. Everything feels great when the invitations are flowing. But when invitation slows down, panic begins. The strongest freelancers create multiple sources of opportunity. Invitations become a bonus, not a necessity. Profile clarity creates visibility. Many freelancers describe themselves in ways that sound impressive, but are difficult to categorize. For example, digital marketing expert, creative consultant, business growth specialist, online solution professional. These titles sound nice, but what do they actually mean? The clearer your positioning, the easier it becomes for both client and system to understand where you belong. Compare those titles with WordPress designer, Shopify developer, Kajabi course builder, video editor for YouTube creators. These titles create immediate clarity, and clarity creates confidence. Your portfolio sends signals too. Your portfolio isn't just proof, it's data. Every project helps reinforce the category you want to rank within. When your portfolio tells a consistent story, the system gains confidence about where you belong. When your portfolio looks scattered, that confidence reduces. This is why I often recommend organizing your portfolio around one primary service category. Not every service you've ever offered. The goal isn't to showcase everything. The goal is to reinforce what you want more of. Activities matter. Many freelancers underestimate how important recent activity can be. Profiles that demonstrate consistent engagement often maintain stronger visibility than abandoned profiles. Now, this doesn't mean you need to spend all day on Upwork, but remaining active matters. Submitting proposals, updating portfolio items, completing projects, maintaining momentum. All these actions contribute signals, and signals influence visibility. The market alignment problem. This is where many experienced freelancers get stuck. Sometimes a freelancer remains positioned around services that are becoming less attractive to buyers. Meanwhile, demand shifts somewhere else. The freelancer doesn't notice, but clients do, and eventually invitation volume reflects those changing priorities. This is why I constantly monitor job posting, not just proposals. Job postings reveal where demand is moving. The demand often moves faster than the freelancer's positioning. The freelancers who pay attention adapt sooner. And freelancers who adapt sooner usually maintain visibility longer. The shadow ban myth. Now let's address one of the most common fears, the shadow ban theory. Every time invitation volume drops, freelancers assume Upwork has hidden them. In most profile audits I've conducted, that was not the case. The profile still appeared in search, the profile still received views, and the profile still has visibility. The issue was usually positioning, relevance, demand shifts, profile clarity, not punishment. This distinction matters because it changes your response. If you believe you are being punished, you feel powerless. If you understand you are dealing with positioning and relevance, you can take action. And action creates opportunity. What to do if your invites have dropped? First, review your positioning. Can someone understand exactly what you do within 5 seconds? Second, review your portfolio. Does it reinforce your primary category? Third, review your recent activity. Are you relying entirely on invitation, or are you actively creating opportunities through proposals? Fourth, review current demand. Are clients still searching for the services you are emphasizing? And finally, review your profile through the eyes of a buyer, not through the eyes of a freelancer. This changes everything because buyers are not looking for talent. They are looking for solutions. The freelancers who consistently receive invitations are often the freelancers who make those solutions easier to understand. The real lesson invitations are not about popularity. They are about relevance. The platform is consistently asked, who is the most relevant for this search? Who is the most relevant for this project? Who is the most relevant for this client? The clearer your answer becomes, the more opportunity tend to follow. After analyzing thousands of jobs and working with freelancers across countless categories, I've learned that visibility is rarely random. It's usually connected to patterns of positioning, patterns of activity, patterns of demand, patterns of relevance. The freelancers who understand these patterns gain an enormous advantage because instead of chasing invitations, they build profiles that naturally attract them. And that's a much more powerful strategy. If you are not getting invites right now, don't immediately assume something is wrong. Start by asking better questions. Is my positioning clear? Does my portfolio support my category? Am I staying active? Am I aligned with current demand? Most of the time, the answer isn't hidden inside an algorithm. It's hidden inside your positioning. And positioning is something you can improve. If you had found this helpful, subscribe, because every week I share real Upwork data, profile audit, proposal strategies, and hiring insight for more than 15 years on the platform. And if you like your profile reviewed, join our monthly Reset live stream, where we break down real freelancer profiles, real client behavior, and real visibility patterns together. I will see you in the next video. Until then, be freelantastic.